I was not paying attention to the road. I was looking at a sign. I was trying to read the. There's people giving out.
Were you on your phone?
No, there's people giving out flowers, and there was a sign, and I wanted to know why they were giving out flowers.
We were driving down the street. I was in the car. I was polite. I was like, yo, man, come get coffee with me, okay? Let's have conversation and coffee, okay? Meets me there. Then we go.
Cool.
We're going somewhere else. He fucking gets in the car. We're going down the street, and I see him just looking away, but it's fine. And I'm in the front seat, obviously, because I'm not a child. And
Well, she wouldn't want to go to the back seat. So.
actually, it looks pretty cozy back there.
It's
So
very-
anyways, and then all of a sudden I'm like, you're going to hit that car in front of you. And this motherfucker had to brake and swerve.
It did
So you
swerve a
almost-
little bit.
He almost fucking totaled his car with me in it.
What are you doing, dude? Pay attention.
Over these people, and the flowers weren't even like, what did they say? Just like flowers for sale?
Some woke ass shit like flowers because it's a good day or something like that. Some weird ass hippie ass shit.
It was actually really funny though.
Huh?
It was really funny that you were distracted by flowers.
I was pissed. I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
But this is why people, I realized it because my daughter says the same thing. It's unsettling how calm I am during a lot of things, and it unsettles my daughter. It actually freaks her out. But
Are you around for her?
what do you mean?
I don't know. You in her life?
Yeah, it's just me and her.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I raised her.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, for her whole 14 years.
Yeah, I didn't. I just because of how like you're very callous, I guess.
Callous?
So I think maybe
Yeah. No, we're the same people.
yeah.
Her and
I
I.
mean, like like Del was saying, you learn.
She has more emotions than me though.
Oh, she
Her
has more
emotional
than one.
spectrum, yeah, is much wider than mine, which is interesting.
How come you don't have that in you?
I don't know. I just never have. I never like.
Has anybody told you they loved you, like growing up? Your mom or dad?
I think so. Yeah.
You think so?
Okay, that
that's
says a lot.
I didn't
She
hug.
thinks.
I'm not a hugger. I've never been a hugger.
Good.
My mom would even tell people like, "Oh yeah, she doesn't like to be hugged."
I think I like this because I don't have to worry about like your. I mean, for me, I don't have to worry about your feelings and shit.
Yeah, and
Like some girls are maintenance. Like,
Uh-huh.
oh, fuck,
You
how
better
are
tell me
you?
you better tell me I'm pretty.
No, on the show.
Oh.
You know what I mean? You're like, hey, how are you?
Oh my
No.
god, thanks for asking. So I had a
Yeah.
I put my boyfriend in jail. And
what?
We had a situation.
I took his EDPTs and now he can't get money to get food.
Sweet.
And that's why I sparked
I also but I also am between two boys, so I have two brothers, and I think that probably has like we all have the same humor. Me and my dad and my brothers all have like the same humor for the most part, and very very similar personalities. And so even like when I go see my brothers, I'm like I'm just gonna go see my I don't see them very often, like a couple times a year, and I say that's when I'm humbled. That's when they humble me.
Oh yeah, they fuck with you.
Yeah, that's like because that's all we do with each other. We just like we catch up a little bit, but we also just like fuck with each other like the whole time. Because that's what we do.
Sounds safe.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering about that whole shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I was going through your Instagram this week.
Yeah, and people forget or don't know I have a kid. They forget my mom, but she doesn't like her picture taken. She never has. And so
No,
like,
I wasn't gonna look
yeah.
for her on your Instagram. I wouldn't expect it.
but like in general, like
I was just trying to see who you are, like, or like see your business practice.
oh my
with your
god, I
shit.
say that my personality is my stories because I just like shit post on my stories a lot or
Yeah,
just like share.
that's what I've noticed. Like,
Yeah.
and you showed your house in there.
Mm.
I mean, it
Yeah.
looks like it smells like cat piss. I was very, I was like, I don't. That's a place I would avoid.
Good, actually.
How many cats do you have?
I have two.
Cat
Too
piss, exactly.
I
What I
have
said.
two.
Too many.
My two kitties. I love my one cat. I love to death. She's a fucking moron.
Is she pissing all over the house?
No, she's just a moron. Like she falls off things. She doesn't land on her feet. She's an idiot.
Oh, it does. So your house doesn't smell.
No.
Okay.
If it smells like anything, it's my dog needs a bath. That's probably it.
Oh, so you have a dog too.
I have a dog too. Yeah.
Sweet, dude.
Mhm. Yeah.
Where's the dad at?
Her dad?
Yeah. Was he around?
No, he really wasn't around.
I mean, he was there to be just to start it.
But he still wasn't like. It was that he tried he was like, oh yeah, I want to be a dad. And I'm like, ooh, do you though? And then like, so he never had like a full-time job. I always had a job. I always had a full-time job. My first money making was actually I was selling art and all that. So I was like, well, I guess I got to get a real people job, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I did all that. Yeah, he just never got his shit together, and I was like, I don't like you that much. You can,
To put up with the
yeah,
shit.
go,
Yeah.
You liked them just enough to fuck.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's all right.
She likes
And-
dick, dude.
And I had her like I was like when I had her, I was like just shy of 18.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
So interesting, right? He was like, oh, we should get married, and I was like, hold the fuck up.
Wow.
No,
Shocking
I've-
wedding.
I've never been
Well, suck your dick.
I've
I will not wear your ring.
I've never been the type to be like, I need to settle down. I need a good husband. I need a white picket fence. I literally never thought I'd have kids. Never. I always pictured myself just like renting a condo, maybe adopting some kids, having some pets. I never had like that Disney fantasy.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Maybe it's because I didn't have people telling me they love me growing up. I don't know.
That might have been it.
It could have been part of it. And I'm still like, if I don't like people touching me. If someone tries to hug me, especially if I don't know them, I'm like, you can just not. You can just back up.
So it's a house?
Where I live,
Yeah.
a townhome.
Okay, I'm gonna cross this. off
What's
the
a
list.
townhome? Is it what is that exactly?
I had Trailer Swift here. I was gonna call you.
Oh my god, I grew up in a trailer.
Okay.
You can
back
you can
on the
keep
list.
that.
Back on the
That
list.
one, keep trailer.
Trailer Swift it is.
I love that. What the
Back
fuck?
on.
Back on the list.
Back on
That's
the
so funny. Trailer Swift. What the fuck?
Tater P.
So how are you, dude?
I'm good, man. I had a great day at work.
You did? Did you get any cells or
Yeah, there's sales in there's
this old gag again?
there's in the works.
The
No, no,
maybe?
no, no.
The
So
in the
here's
works?
here's the thing. So here's the thing, right? I now know how to do my job.
Only 5 months later. Fuck yeah, dude.
2 months.
You
I
got
finally
it.
know how to do my job, and I'll tell you why.
What do you mean? You found a way to cheat?
No.
Oh, you're gonna do it right?
N-
No. Okay. So what
I'll
is
explain.
it? Is it a cheat code?
It is a hack.
See, everything that Isaac is about. I swear to God, anytime.
I
Do you
knew-
know
'cause-
this dude?
well, because-
everything has to be a hack or a secret. It's never. I'm gonna go from A to B. It's like, well, I know a faster way to B, dude. You go to
I do.
D, you go to F, you go to G, and then
So can I explain why that's a hack?
oh, please.
So when I first started my position, there was no guidance, there was no blueprint, there was no nothing. They said go and do it. In this kind of position, especially if it's a new division, a new field, they at least give you some kind of structure, or they give you some kind of like this was works. It took me 3 days to meet up with my coworker because she's been doing it for a while, and she showed me the ropes. But yet, it wasn't refined to the form of you need to do X, Y, Z. So then after a couple of weeks of going out into the field, looking for leads, getting leads, doing all this stuff, I finally dawned on me. I'm going to these places like Beverly Hills, places like Santa Barbara, and I'm going over and I'm presenting my script that I've talked about and how to do this, right? And I look and I go, I'm dressed nice, I'm presentable, I have my hair and everything, I smell good, and then I give the information in my card. And I look at it and I go,
I thought you were supposed to give him shit like donuts and shit.
well, yeah, no, on top of that, yeah. Well, you know, depending on who it is, and you know, and I come back, you know, I give that incentive if they took it. Like for example, if I go somewhere and they're interested, I'll leave that, and then I'll revisit them and I'll bring them. Hey, you know,
Have you guys had a chance to look at this?
you're right. That's when I add more.
Got
Right?
you guys some fucking donuts.
So then finally I decided looking at the paper, I'm like, first of all, why am I giving them black and white copy of this thing? It should be fully colored. If marketing did all this stuff, why are you handcuffing me off the bat already? So then today I go into the office and I go into the cat manager and I go, like the person manager, and I go, hey, I know we have our field's a new department, but you guys have other departments, right? What does the brochures, what does the stuff, the paperwork look like for them? Oh, let me look at it. They bust out, and I showed her too in the car, and I showed her, and it's this beautiful folder with this design, all this stuff. I'm like, this is what I should be fucking dropping off to these people. This card, and then I see paperwork and it says our mission statement, and it's that you can, when you hear the paper, it doesn't do like the whole whimsy. It's structured. It's like a card stock. Yeah. It does like if you try to do thunder or lightning or whatever it is, the wibble, the right. You give that a prick when you hold and you feel it, and it's like, ooh, this has some weight to it. If you give them a piece of paper, you can crumple up in that. If you try to crumple up this, it's not gonna work because it's a better paper.
The reason.
Right. So I go, oh fuck. So then and then they tell me, oh, we stopped ordering these. I go, no. And then one of the head people came in. She's like one of the supervisors, and I brought her into the room, and I even took a picture, and I go, and I took a picture, and it was two of the papers that the guys were trying to send me. One of them has a scan code. And the reason why I brought it up is because when I went to one of these places, they go, the lady was this black lady, and she goes, "Hun, this is not gonna work." And I go, "What do you mean?" They're gonna look at this and they're just gonna throw it away. There's nothing. They look at
just real, huh?
yeah, and I go, "Fuck, you're right." Because I'm new, right? I'm thinking, well, this is enough. It's not enough. It's all about the presentation. It's all about getting your foot in the door. So I sit down and I steal this lady's time, and I go, "Listen, I really need to talk to you because I'm going to talk to you in general." And I go, "Look at this and look at this. We need this. We need this. And on top of that, we need you to give me more money so I can tell these people that, because $450 per kid in Santa Barbara or Beverly Hills is not going to cut it when you're over here okaying $1,000 per kid in Yucca Valley." And she goes, "Okay, we can step it up this. Like, we should have different tiers." Like, I start fucking making, I'm like, I'm about to drop fucking gospel on Monday with my fucking manager saying, we need to start doing tiers. This has to happen. I need portfolio. I need things so I can go and my other people can, because everyone's laughing at us because we're the new kids
kid in town.
And we're not figuring it out. Because I'm losing business at Santa Barbara Business College and all these other charter schools, and they have their shit going on. And you're expecting me to figure out. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I just figured it out.
I'm proud of you, dude.
So I need this shit from you guys.
That's pretty cool.
So so today she's like, "You're in a good mood." I'm like, "Yeah," because I'm fucking starting to figure shit out. Because like I try to find cheat codes and this and this and that, but I'm not trying. When you don't have a structure and when you have to figure it out, it's like, okay, shit, this is what I need to do.
That's actually, I did not expect this. I thought he was gonna be like, yeah. So if you know,
if you plug in A and B and you don't have to do C.
Well, this
well,
is legit.
if you set off the fire alarm, it could be the first one back in. Something like that. I don't know. It's Isaac.
Yeah, no, but that was something that I kind of gone to, and then obviously like thinking outside the box. This position has definitely made me more stressed out than I've ever been. But with the stress and with the uncertainty, you have to come up to survive. You have to come up with an answer. And sometimes when you reflect and you look and you realize that there is no blueprint, that you make the blueprint. You create what you need to succeed. And that's what I liked. It was just like, fuck yeah. Like, this is going to work. Like, once I drop this on people, they're going to be like, okay. Because they keep telling me I'm doing a good job. And I hate the fact they're telling me a good job when I'm not getting results. They're giving me a good job because I'm doing my job, but like, and I understand that.
I don't even think they know what a good job is.
Right, because it's all new. So they're just so.
What would happen is they would continue to. I've seen this happen billions of times, dude. They'll continue to purge money.
Yeah.
Until somebody comes in and says, "Hey, man, we're fucking wasting way too much money here."
Yeah.
All right, first, Isaac, has he done nothing in this? Get rid of him. And that's how it ends.
Sure.
You know what I mean? In those situations.
So what I'm learning is that, things were being moved around, but what's happening also is that they're getting a lot of money from the students, so they're always they're always in the green. But what's happening is that for us to get more clients, they need to shell out more of the stipend so we can get people. So your green's going to go down a little bit. But what's going to happen is that we're going to build the reputation better. We're going to get sites that are going to be more open to us. Partner with us.
Did anybody
and take more kids.
Has anybody even looked it over and oh shit, my bad. Has anybody ever looked it over and said, all right, the average that each school's paying is this? Are you guys
supposedly?
And you're seeing that it's not competitive.
From what I hear, no, because of reasons that I don't get the call back. Like they go, "Oh, we just saw it was this much," and I get ghosted. So what I do now, what I'm going to do now, once I get all this new information, all the new arts,
Try to make it competitive.
go back in there, negotiate, and go, hey, now that I have a little bit of free range to kind of ask, what's the limit? What you're looking for? What's the competitive? Give me a competitive rate that you're looking for, so I can take it back to my bosses and see if they'll approve it. Instead of saying 450 and that's it, it goes from here's this new presentation, here's this new pamphlets, here's this new stuff. What are we do? What can we? How can we make this work? We said we started here. There was no back. I want to reopen talks, and where can we fit them? Because I'll bet you right now, I'll do you better than these motherfuckers over here, or at least give me the time, give me the opportunities match, or get you a little bit better. Because if I can know they're giving 1,000 to fucking Yucca, Santa Barbara should be getting at least that. Beverly Hills should be getting that, and I also take in consideration what kind of a facility it is. Cause if you're in Santa Barbara and you're in like that fucking foo place, like the cottage house and everything,
It's got to be something.
there's got to be something good. Or if you're in Beverly Hills and you're in the good Beverly Hills, there got to be something good. Because it can't be this fucking like other stuff is like a doctor's office or a one-off. But I'm talking about these guys have the staff. These guys have the people that we need, and they could bring in 10 to 15. Let's figure it out. So that's where I'm at with things. So it's going.
So that shit didn't work. You putting the picture of you and your ex-girlfriend as your profile picture.
I don't think that was the. I think that
was the Hail Mary. That
It
was the
wasn't.
Hail Mary.
No, and it's funny. And listen. If you
Tell me
wanna,
about it.
if you want to call that, then sure. But
What are other Hail Marys that guys do?
So I can't. I'm not
Well,
gonna.
you're a girl. You've seen it. What are some other Hail? I'm gonna join the military.
Oh my God, that's what my baby daddy did.
Of course you did.
Of course. What else? What else?
What's
What
the
is some
Hail
other
Mary?
Hail Mary?
I'm gonna kill myself.
I hate me.
Okay, here's
If
the
I
thing.
can't have you, no one will.
I am the worst person to try any of these things
You don't
with.
care. You're asking.
I literally will be like, wow,
Good job, dude.
fucking sucks for you. Go keep being a fuck up elsewhere. I literally just shut it down.
You don't fall for the
I'll
bullshit.
I'll just shut it down. I'm like, you know what? I got enough bullshit.
So what happened, Ice?
So if you and I know what it looks like, and it wasn't a Hail Mary,
Hmm.
but there was outside
Crazy.
forces that was working that just the relationship had to take a spin to kind of a.
You had to get pussy.
No, it had nothing to do with that.
Oh,
that had nothing
my
to do with
bad.
that. It was just there was outside sources and that was going on. It was just better it's better to have a pause and kind of just
Is she trying to reconnect? Yes. Oh fuck. That sucks, dude.
kind of and not really. Like we're both
That
it
sucks.
ended amicably, so
Amicably.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Out of that one,
Amicably.
that one.
Amicably.
Circle gets the square.
Okay. Awesome.
Oh, can I go on my fucking? Do we have time? Do I want to?
Do you think she's fucking him yet?
No, I don't. Maybe who knows?
Yeah,
I don't, it doesn't matter.
That sucks.
What the fuck? I don't even. My mind doesn't work that way, man. I don't care.
You know, Isaac almost drowned last week.
So you almost drowned and you almost died, like in a car crash.
That's how much pussy he was getting. Tell him, Ice.
Oh my God.
I actually was more worried about
STDs, I know. Sucks.
well, koalas. But no, just kind of doing more house maintenance, house cleaning, refunctioning things and removing things and reorganizing things at the household because I was gone for such a while, and just kind of being happy in my space and in my house and in my comfort. You know what I mean? Like that's something I always miss, especially when you get in a relationship. There's you sacrifice one thing for another, and you don't have that personal space.
You?
Yeah, you don't have your you. I mean, I stopped going to the gym, because I was spending time.
But why?
Because-
Why do people stop doing these things for themselves?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm learning that it's okay not to because I was.
I don't know. Isaac, you do that.
Yeah,
I know,
why?
and that's what I'm saying.
All the
You-
time.
And then
You're never like you're never like just go and take something on, dude.
Oh, wait a second.
Like
so,
you sort of like do something and then do a little bit something else.
Sure.
There's never like a streamline with you.
Yeah.
Is that why things sometimes maybe don't go the right way? Or I'm not going to say fail, but maybe fail because you're not you? Like you change.
That's what I'm saying, girl. That's what I'm saying.
I think it could be it. That could very well be it.
Circle gets the square.
So I think what I learned is that I need to find the balance of not losing myself, but also adjusting to other people's life in a positive way. And what I mean by that is if there's something that we're not perfect, no one's perfect, but if I'm compatible enough with someone, say for example, like the person doesn't like me watching porn, right? For whatever reason, their insecurity, whatever. And I go, if that's
Bon voyage.
stop it. If they're worth
I'm dead
it,
serious.
and whatever, I wouldn't. I don't. It's not a necessity. Right?
Necessity. There you
Right.
go.
There's
You
not
got
a.
it,
Thank you.
We have words here.
Circle for the block. It's not It's not a
Yeah.
necessity for me.
The open conversation
Right.
of what's worth it. and
Sure.
to make things symbiotic.
Like, for
What do you
example,
mean you wouldn't want to watch? What does this mean? What does that even mean?
I'm using that as an example. It does not. It's not
Porn?
factual. It's not factual.
Okay.
Wait, it's not factual. You watch it or you wouldn't?
No, it's
watch
factual that I watch it, but I'm assuming he wants
You
to
would
say
give it
you
up
wouldn't
for
watch
somebody?
it. You wouldn't. Why not?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't, but it's not. It's not.
What if it was
Why? Because you're
specific?
changing who you
It's
are for
not-
somebody else.
No,
This is the
it's a
exact
no. It's a
problem you get
there's a-
yourself in, dude.
There's a compromise, healthy compromises. For
Healthy.
people.
What if it was specific porn? Like they were like, okay, porn fine, but only if it's not this one.
That's a whole different conversation. I'd rather just eliminate the whole thing if that's the point, because then you're gonna open up doors and people get insecure. They could lead to a whole different thing. What I'm saying is, for example, if she doesn't like you smoking in the house and she wants you to smoke or
That's
smoke,
something completely different.
it's not. It really isn't.
It so
co-
is.
it's com-
That's okay.
It's
go
a
ahead.
compromise of how
No,
you
don't
have-
smoke in a house compared to don't watch porn.
I guess
Brother,
if
it's
you
a big
consider
night
them
and day.
habits.
There's women that I've dated that get weird when I watch porn or when I jack off and they're not around. Like, don't you have me? Why can't you use me? Women, listen, the women, I'm not saying me, to be compatible and to understand, women are going to be wired differently than every other woman. One might have an emotional trigger for this or emotional with that. So if I want to compromise and be in a relationship, and if it's not something that's going to be a burdensome for my benefit, then I don't mind sacrificing porn to get pussy all the time.
What
You
if
know what I'm saying?
What if the compromise make porn together?
That's okay. And
Compromise.
and that's what we're talking about. So if
But
that,
the person that doesn't want porn isn't gonna make porn.
Well, no, because in their head they're gonna think it's not the same when it's really the fucking same thing. It's the
or
same
they might.
thing.
Who knows? All I'm saying is, so what I'm saying is to not lose oneself. So what I would do, or what I have done, is because I want to spend more time with them, or do X, Y, Z with certain people, I stop doing the things that I want to do because they're accessible at the time that I want to do it. Does that make
Crazy.
sense?
Yeah.
So, for example, instead of wasting the 2 hours at the gym, I could spend the 2 hours with so-and-so and the kid. Because they're only available during that time.
All right, well then why don't you do the gym earlier?
Yeah.
That's another thing. Then
Like
you either
you
do the
only do the gym
Or
at
later.
nighttime?
again, hello, who are you talking to? I'm lazy.
Damn.
I know, but
Look
the
at that.
thing is that you're
So-
giving up the person that makes you, the part of the person that makes
No,
you
Timothy, I
for
know
something
that.
that's
What I'm saying is that you have to put in work, right? You have to understand oneself.
bro.
So when you say
You
go to the
literally
gym earlier,
changed for the ex-fiance girl.
Hold
You
on.
literally changed
Hold-
completely,
but what-
you changed your whole
but
personality,
what
bro.
happened? It
Damn.
didn't work.
Right,
Why?
and I'm
Yeah,
saying
exactly.
that you're changing. You keep on changing and
No, no,
think
no.
it's compromise when in reality it's who you are,
No, no.
and you can't change who you are.
So what?
So you need to be strong on who and accept who you are.
I think what you're missing is that there is a healthy compromise and one to not lose oneself.
No, I don't think so.
So I mean that's fine. You can think that. What I'm saying is that I was, and to the simple point of I wasn't going to the gym, right? And I was not going to the gym because I wanted to spend time with a certain person. But like you said, why couldn't you go
But
earlier?
you-
Again, Tim, let
that's
me
an
finish.
excuse.
It's not an excuse. Let me finish because what you're doing is you're just keep on going and you keep on interrupting. But what I'm trying to tell you is that I learned in the situation, I've learned that if you lose yourself, now you can go and say you're changing because no. You have to find the compromise and figure out how that works with people, because people are different, man.
How come the other person doesn't compromise? Like it sounds like you change more so to fit their life instead of making it an equal. Not everything it's gonna not always be equal, but how come they're not changing?
If this was Instagram, I'd be in a comment saying this.
Yeah.
How do you know they? What gives you the perspective that they didn't?
Everything you've literally said.
Yeah.
And how you've acted. Yes, literally everything.
About me just changing.
You change who you are.
And you're saying not doing things for yourselves.
The girl in Chicago, you change for her. The girl in Denver, you change for her. You change. You're a chameleon based on who you're with.
The Chicago person was the same time.
Okay, well.
Same person or same time?
Same person.
You're a chameleon. You turn into the person you're with.
I do.
Oh, you know who else does that? I'm going to tell you.
Weston.
Oh, no, I was actually going to say Kourtney Kardashian. You're a Kardashian.
I don't believe so, and I'll
Ice Kardashian.
And I'll tell you why. When it comes to relationships, I try to be as chill and conformative to the situation that I'm in. I learned that when you start doing that, you start losing yourself in a sense of what you like to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped going to the gym. One and two reasons, really. Not a lot of it because of to do with her, but there was also a part where it was just like, you know what? I wanted to go ahead and not put the effort and time and put my effort and time in something else. But what happened was I started figuring out, well, why do I feel weird? Why do I feel like I don't do this? I'm seeing my boy work out. I'm seeing this person do this. And there was this emptiness of like, you're not doing the things that made you happy. You're losing yourself in trying to build
It's constant ice, though.
Fucker, I don't give a fuck if it's conscious. I'm coming to the realization. So fuck what you're saying that I keep doing it.
Good
I
job.
understand that, bitch.
How long and how many days since the realization? This is BC. We're good.
It doesn't. Once one comes to the realization of, oh shit, I have this is not working. I get it. I know I have flaws. I know that I do that. But I'm saying is I come to the realization that you don't have to lose oneself.
Yes.
Sure don't.
Thank you. And this is what this conversation should be. Is like, nah, you keep doing it.
Good job.
I know I'm doing it. I'm telling you,
proud
I
of
keep doing
you.
it. I'm in the realization that I keep doing it.
So proud.
So there is a compromise in a sense. If you can also keep you and figure out a way to appease the other person, which time, effort, whatever.
I mean, isn't porn just moral?
It has nothing to do with porn. I'm just nothing to do with
You're
porn.
asking the girl who does adult content.
Has nothing to
No,
do with
I mean,
porn.
that means you have a moral disconnect with them.
Okay, wait. You know what? On the point of just because porn's a topic, I've had plenty of people want to talk to me, get at me, all these things, but have a problem
You doing porn.
with, hold on,
Or
whether they
whatever.
know it or not.
Finger blasting,
Sometimes
dude.
they have no idea that I have an OnlyFans and stuff. So they'll talk and they'll like, for whatever reason, oh yeah, at least you're not one of those OnlyFans girls, this, that. I let people fucking talk.
You give them the code or what?
Oh, I'll be like, oh, that is so funny.
You give up
Because
the code?
here's my
give
here's
them
my
that free code?
link, like it's so. And then sometimes people will see me online elsewhere or meet me out somewhere, and then they'll see my Instagram or something, and then I won't talk to them, like, because I don't want to fucking talk to you. I don't fucking know you. Why didn't I talk to you? So many people will be like talking shit to me, to themselves, to me in my DMs, saying stuff like, you're just whoring yourself out for fucking subscribers and stuff, where it's
Yeah,
just
you
like,
are.
No, what's happening is they want to actually have something to talk
Yeah.
to you. They want
And I
to
just
have
ignore
an
it.
option
Yeah.
to. I want to be in your life so bad. I'm gonna come at you the complete opposite way.
and then they get blocked.
Good.
Yep.
She
Blocked.
doesn't deal with.
Don't ever fucking give those nerds that.
Never.
fucking-
Never will I ever,
But she gets the.
because I know myself.
She gets weird gifts though.
I do. Oh my.
Go ahead and tell her. I think
God.
that she doesn't want us to know about this.
No.
She said I shouldn't have told you that, so you
No.
gotta tell me now, Ice.
Fucking A. Okay, so the day that he almost killed me in the car, the day of the near-death experience.
Again, and it's funny. She said she was never gonna bring it up because I paid my penance to that because I bought her a fucking burrito, and she
Yeah.
still won't shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah, because then I asked for a ride today,
I
and
think
you
this
made
is
a
like
big
a
deal.
Honduras thing.
You asked for a ride the ass backwards way. Anybody that calls me goes, "What are you doing today?" I go, "I don't know, going to the show." And she's all like,
That's not what I said.
"Can you pick me
I said,
up?"
"What are you doing
I
right
go,
now?"
"Why?" I just don't want to drive. I go, "Well, that sucks for you. I'll see you at the show." Then finally got to the point where she doesn't feel good, and I go, "Okay, well, if you would have just said, hey, I got some stuff going on, I don't feel good. Can you pick me up?" I wouldn't have fucking. That conversation was 8 minutes and 40 seconds, way too longer than it needed to be.
What are you doing?
I don't like talking about my health problems.
What are you doing?
What?
Why are you doing this, Sam?
I don't like talking about my health problems.
fuck
So I
with
thought he would say yes, and he didn't say yes, and I was like, that's because he has free will. And he just didn't go.
See, she hangs out with some fucking soy.
What are you?
He has free
yes men over there.
Or what's happening? What's your health problems? Is it like what you eat or something?
No, I have an autoimmune disease.
Why don't you fucking go all carnivore for a month?
I have Hashimoto's, and I actually do.
Well, I got
eat-
Yamagochis, dude.
I have found that
I have Tamagotchis.
I do too.
I have actually found that more protein is better for me. It seems like.
Hell yeah.
So protein, I get a lot more protein.
Bet you do.
Just do carnivore, because I've heard people that have that have autoimmune diseases
Yeah.
that went all carnivore and it fixed them.
See, people keep wanting to say, "Oh, you gotta go gluten free on this." I'm like, no, I'm not going gluten free. Like that's not the problem. But I have adjusted diet, and there's just a lot of shit that goes with it because I have Hashimoto's, and that's just like the main thing. But anyways, yeah. So I just started trying medication again too. That's not gonna cure it or help it. It's gonna help a little other piece to hopefully help alleviate symptoms. Last time I took it, I was a fucking mess. But this time is better so far. It's day 2, and the first day I was back in urgent care, day 1.
I am sorry that that's going on with you.
But anyways,
if you
he
would've
gave
just
me a
said
ride eventually. But
and then not only did she do that, she fucking 8 minutes and 42 seconds to you.
Yeah.
She fucking, did you hear it? Screeched the show down
Yeah.
to a grinding fucking halt with this fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
Continue.
So
And
anyways,
that's why we were here late, because homeboy was already here.
no, we were like, because you didn't. You were like, wait, I gotta go to the gas station.
I still need to go get my fucking. I'm not gonna not go and do the things that I was already gonna do
And-
to pick your ass up.
And I forgot what else I was gonna
Exactly,
say.
because it's bullshit. And we ran into Crystal, and she goes, "I met your best friend," and I go, "Oh, good. You should have like."
Who?
I know, I saw her.
Yeah, she's like, "It wasn't a pleasant experience for me." I go, "It's not a pleasant experience when I see you here."
Ew.
Remember I told you there was that girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking Crystal. Anyway.
Eee.
And then she goes, and I made her a bag. Go, listen, if Tim's place is farther from your place, I'll go pick you up. Cause she goes, my place is closer. I go, you live on Wells. You live all the way by like past Santa
Why
Claus.
is that my address?
Huh? No one knows.
believe me,
Block it.
Do you
Get out
have
here.
that many people following you? They're
I-
gonna go search Wells.
I do have.
You know how big Wells is?
I do have a restraining order against someone.
Okay, well then fucking blur that shit out. Timestamp that. But anyway, she lives out whatever, and you live over here, and I go, I know. That was me.
That's why I know. I know
8
to cut
minutes
there.
and 40 of me just like.
At-
So
at what time frame did you like no more, dude? She's got to stop.
after
Shut up.
No, he
she
kept
was
me.
like,
He kept
after
me.
she goes, I guess I'll just drive.
I said I drive myself.
And then I go, fine. You know what? I'll take you. No, I'll take myself. Because she wants to spite. She goes, then she goes, oh, if I get an accident, it's on you.
I didn't
No.
say that. I never said that.
When I said,
I would
no,
never
if you
say
get an
that.
accident,
She's
it's
manipulative.
but I put her on check. I go,
I said
no, if you get an accident, it's on you because
I
your dumb ass
said
wants to be spiteful
I
and not
don't-
accept help.
no. I said if I don't feel well, it's on you.
Whatever. If I don't feel well, it's on me. No, it's
I'm a
on
good
you
driver.
because you chose to spite you. I'm over here saying, I will give you a ride because if it's because you don't feel good, I'm not a dick. I'll go pick you up. But don't give me this whole.
I didn't do that.
I don't fucking fly.
Now
with
I'm
that
not
shit.
going to subscribe to your channel.
I didn't do that.
I used to jack off to you.
I'm not gonna
Now
subscribe
I'm
to
no
your
more jacking
OnlyFans
off to you
now.
now. No, I
Hey,
refuse
can
to.
people see? Like, can you see when someone's name?
Do you see who watches your shit?
When they subscribe,
Yeah.
sometimes they subscribe as anonymous, or they'll subscribe as like pen names and stuff. But if you subscribe under your real name, it'll
Anyway,
show up.
we're digressing the point. Fuck.
I'm not gonna do it.
8 minutes and 40 whatever. I finally picked her up, and her place is 2 minutes further away from your house.
One.
by the
You said
way,
it was
further.
one.
I looked up your actual address, and it's 2 minutes longer than this motherfucker's house. Anyway, she gets weird gifts from dudes.
Oh yeah. So we were shopping inside, whatever we're doing, we're buying drill. So anyways, we're shopping for a drill, and I'm telling him the story about how this one dude who owns a business out here fucking had the biggest
I already
crush on
think I'm
me.
bored, dude.
Yeah, no. She started with, I was like, well, no one needs to know. Like, who cares?
Am I
about
bored
what-
already? What happened?
Shh,
I
hold
just-
on.
I just passed out.
I'm doing the cliff
Nyquil.
notes. The point.
No, you're not. That's why I'm talking. Because you're not doing the cliff
It
notes.
was the drill part was important
Then
because
what?
Oh
What's
my
it?
lord.
that's how long that story actually took. It took a long time.
A drill?
No.
Did we have
Okay.
to hear about it? This
It took
tool?
him a lot. Yes, it took a long time to find the drill. So this
really
guy had a
did.
crush on me. I told him no. And
know this
so
guy, too.
yeah, and he owns a business out here.
Weston.
No,
the other
no,
guy.
but Weston's part of this, which is great
Go for it.
Oh,
because
yeah, I think I'm interested now.
okay, so this fucking dude.
I know him, right?
Yeah.
Is it Stefan?
No.
But it's close. You're
Stefan
getting
is
closer.
cooler
You're
than
getting
this guy.
closer. It's theater related.
So this guy, he was always chatting me up, right? And he told me one day, he was like, hey, he was being a fucking weirdo. He's kind of being a dick. He was like, you know, I just want to tell you, like, I have a crush on you.
No, I know who it is. I'm not going to say it.
He was like, I have a crush on you, and I just really felt like you needed that. I was like, and I'm very straight up. I was said, that's cool for you. Just don't make it weird. He made it fucking weird. And then, yes. Don't even keep writing it. Yes. So then, yeah. Then my birthday was coming up. This motherfucker was like, well, do you want to hang out on your birthday? I was like, I'm not doing anything on my birthday. I don't want to do anything. Actually, I did do something on my birthday, but no one needs to know about that. So I was like, no, I'm going to stay home
Suck
on
a
my
dick.
birthday. And I'm not going to do anything. Like, and so then like 2 days later or something, he was like, I just want you to know it was really fucked up that you never said anything about if you want to do something or not. And I was like, what are you talking about?
On her birthday.
Yeah, it's my fucking birthday. And like, bro, what? We never made plans? Like, what are you talking about? So then he is still being a dick. He like removes me as a follower, removes his personal page from a follower on the mystery shop and everything too, because of how close I am with Weston, because he's my gossip girl.
Fusion.
He's my fucking gossip girl. So
Damn.
yeah, then, and this, he goes fucking deep, though. So he takes, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. Take me off everything. I don't care.
I don't understand
He drops this gift off for me that apparently he got me for my birthday, drops it off at the mystery shop. And it's like wrapped in, okay, so I called because the reason I even had him do this was because of a different part, okay? But anyways, this guy fucked up extra bad because he tried to do some other shit. That is another story. I'll get to that one. So I call up Weston and I was like,
Dick pic.
bro, this shit's fucking, let me just gossip to you right now. Here's the tea. And then he was like, oh, da-da-da. Oh, I forgot. He dropped a gift off here for you. I was like, FaceTime me. Let's open that bitch up. It's the cringiest thing ever. Fucking cringe. There was like a written out note. There was like,
Can you lean
It was
more this
like-
way so you're not
it was like, I leaned to the left. It's like a wrapped all crazy special, and like he put thought into it, but the shit in there was so fucking cringe. And if anyone actually knew me, why would they give me this shit? There were like random ass Beanie Babies, because I said, oh shit, I remember Beanie Babies. And what do you do with your
That's
fucking
what I got
beanie?
it. I got
Yeah,
it.
Oh, so he wanted to be sweet?
I don't know. I get,
I
but
love
it's
him, dude. He's always been great to me.
no. He was a fucking dick. He acted like an asshole because I told him I wasn't
I
interested.
mean,
yeah.
he doesn't like people, and people don't
And
like him.
And the whole reason that even the whole FaceTime thing happened is because there's a wrestling team, right? That
What
wanted
else is in it? Beanie Babies, what else?
Beanie Babies. There was white chocolate. I fucking hate white chocolate.
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have it?
I left it all at the mystery. I left it for
Weston made
Weston.
it.
Fucking Weston.
I told them they could have it all.
Sell it.
The woman
I was like literally just I don't fucking care. There was like a custom Pokemon looking card that was supposed to be of me or something.
Dude, you're a fucking bitch, dude. You're such a bitch. You were talking shit, and
Yeah.
this dude put thought into it. I mean, maybe not the white chocolate, but this dude put thought into
He
it.
put thought, but is he being manipulative where he expected to see me on my birthday when I told him no already?
All right, this dude. All right, granted, in that situation, let you do you. You know, on your
Yeah.
birthday. Other than that, the way you're describing it is, he seemed real sweet. He expected it to go a different way.
You
Oh.
again, hello. You're talking to someone that doesn't feel.
Yeah, and you know what? And I said,
don't think it's a little-
no.
Isaac,
Bro,
I
I
mean-
mean, listen. Here's what I've come to understand from women.
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 What about me? Is mine included in this?
Are you a woman?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Okay.
Is that
Barely.
sometimes just the thought of anything should be enough, and the more simplistic sometimes is the best option.
I don't like tchotchkes. So don't give me like tchotchke shit.
I don't even know what the fuck.
A tchotchke like beanie knickknacks and stuff.
I would have just got you flowers and fucking dinner and said fuck you.
I love
like,
food. You're
easy.
right. Simplicity.
Si-
Simplicity.
No, I don't know. She says that shit now. Wait till she's married for fucking 10 years.
I don't
She's
plan.
still gonna be fucking hungry and fat. What are you talking about?
Wait, am I fat now?
No, like fat.
Yeah,
fat,
a little
like-
bit.
Like
I'm
I
a
mean,
little-
no,
I'm a
no.
little soft.
No,
No,
not
it's
like
okay.
fat gut.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
wanna be like-
no.
Like
but-
fat ass. Like you're a fat ass.
Oh my gosh, shut
Like-
up.
You know,
So, but this guy actually ended up. The reason I got
like if
real
you were
bad.
in a band, like singing
Yeah.
R&B music, you'd be our belly, right?
Our belly, like R. Kelly,
No.
The our belly.
but our belly.
Yeah. Or
Mm.
you'd be Machine Gun Belly. You know what I mean?
Ugh, he's not. You said R&B band though.
Or a punk rock band.
Or whatever he does.
Or rap,
Okay.
hip hop.
Okay, yeah.
You can be Machine Gun Belly.
You know what? People like me a little softer than when I was like more muscular. They like
You
me
were
more
muscular?
now. I was a gym rat. I was in the gym all the
Really?
time.
Not
I
really.
was.
Debatable.
Probably
I
not.
was. Yeah, I was in there a lot. But I was I was running away from my
Sex.
depression on the treadmill.
Oh, not your page.
No, I don't know if I have my page yet.
The pages
I
within
like-
the next 3 years? 3
I don't know actually. How long have I
I
had
just
it?
get silly. I'm sorry.
I don't know how long. If I want to.
But
Anyways,
in essence, when she told me the story, and I go, okay, and I was like, well, and then she kept on saying like he doesn't know me, he got me this and this and that. I'm like, okay, well, what was the handwritten note, and what did it say?
I don't know. Fusion read it to me, but I can't remember.
So,
So
there's
was you disassociate yourself from things that could get you there too,
Well, and here's the
or
thing.
maybe you just turned off to him completely.
He kept. I wasn't interested, and he kept being a. He was acting like a dick. And I told you, like, he was being a dick, and then he told me he had a crush on me, and I said, okay, just don't make it weird. He was continually still kind of acting like a fucking prick.
Wait, so let me ask you a question. Did you know him beforehand, or did you know him when you guys were,
I had met him.
How long did you know him before you guys started, like...
And how do you meet him? Are you with him in person?
I had met him in person a few times because the shops used to be right by each other. And Fusion and I had gone down there, and he's gone to the shop. Like, it just very few times. And we follow him on Instagram kind of thing, you know.
So you don't know how he is. Because you keep saying he's an asshole. I'll go, that's just how
That's
he
just how
No.
he is.
I understand. I know he's an asshole. But then it's just like for
He
him
just
to
has this, like,
all of a
sticky
sudden
personality.
flip this to, like, it was a different kind of asshole. It was like a, why are you being this kind of mean kind of thing, you know?
I think he has a very hard time. I'm not excusing him
Sure.
because I don't know the situation.
Yeah.
But I think he has a hard time, like you,
Processing the
processing emotions.
I think that's right.
No, he posted a video of himself like crying. I think he could process emotions.
No, I think there's a little bit on the spectrum-ish.
Yeah. Also, but
I don't
he
know about
he
that.
threatened legal action.
Against you?
Kind of against the wrestling group who was using me for doing promo stuff. He threatened legal action against them because of my Instagram profile picture at the time that he said he had rights to, which he did fucking not. He used one of my profile pictures that I had up, and it's just fucking Chat GPT made of a logo, not the one I currently have. And I had posted a Daria thing at some point around some time, and he was like, I was bored, so I just made your profile picture look more Daria. And I was like, that's actually fucking dope, dude. I'm gonna use my profile picture. He said, yeah, I didn't know if it was somebody else's artwork. I was like, nah, it was just Chat GPT. And he was like, oh, cool, yeah, do whatever the fuck you want with it. I just photoshopped what you already had. He literally sent a threatening message to my buddy in the wrestling group saying that he owns that fucking picture and that he's going
Yeah,
to
don't get behind that.
do legal action, da 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 da. And I fucking laughed when I was told about that message.
All because he wanted to hang out on your birthday.
And I said,
All right. Well, I am not gonna talk about it anymore
and that was
because
what
I
happened.
definitely
No,
know the
you're
dude.
talking about
Yeah.
I've never had a bad encounter with
Me
him. I've
neither.
worked with him for years, and I know he's a dick.
Yeah.
But
I know
it-
that, yeah.
and he's even more of a dick when he has to ramp up or change
It
emotion.
was wild
Or
for
get,
the
like, get
legal
angry,
action
yeah.
stuff though, because I'm like that's just a little like that was a reach.
But I can see you do that to men though. Like he doesn't. It necessarily needs to be him. It could be any dude who comes at you in the remotely genuine, nicest way. If it comes to like, why did you get me this?
I don't do that.
You don't do. You did it to homeboy. What do you mean?
I didn't do that to him. I didn't even know about the gift.
I'm saying once you get the gift, you're like,
No, I am actually okay. So when I get a gift, I will say that you're right about the emotion thing. I'm not good at being like when I get excited. Like if you see me show excitement, what is it? Oh my god, it's fucking snacks or something. You know, like there are things
Or a
where I'm like,
dog or
fuck
something.
yeah, right. If I get a gift and it's sincere, I'm like acting more sincere about it. I'm not.
But you
gonna,
looked at
like,
it and laughed.
cry.
You go, oh, the chocolate. The
I
Beanie
fucking
Babies,
okay,
the
but
bi-
it's the same thing about what happens Valentine's Day. You know how many fucking guys all the time want to be like, here's some chocolate covered strawberries. I fucking hate strawberries.
She feels manipulated.
I hate strawberries.
Is what I think you feel like he was trying to manipulate you, right?
Yeah, in a sense, because I'm like, I said no, so why are you trying to guilt me
Yeah. Okay,
into
and I
being
understand
like, we were supposed to hang out? Like, no, we weren't.
that. But girls,
So
and,
was the
and
pres-
girls experience this a lot.
So was the
Yeah.
present the Hail Mary?
What? Maybe. Gifts are a Hail Mary.
Was that the Hail Mary?
Gifts are a Hail Mary.
Because how
Gifts
far,
are a Hail Mary.
how
Yeah.
far
But that
along,
shit usually works with chicks.
how
No,
far
not me.
long did he
Well, I
give you
wasn't
the
trying to
gift
get
when
with
he
you, so.
when you told him that you were?
I have no idea, honestly, because he dropped it off at the shop.
Was that before or after your birthday? Had to been
After. It was after.
Yeah, so I think that was the Hail Mary in a sense, like he got rejected for not being seen for her birthday. So to make out for it and to
Jump
make her
through all
feel
these
bad,
hoops to finally
And I don't
contact
feel
them.
bad.
yeah, and to feel bad, then give this is what I got you for
And
your birthday.
this
I've
is
done
the
that shit
girl.
before.
I mean,
too.
I've been guilty of doing that too.
This is the girl who what did I tell you in the car?
Not my wife.
I have told even my friends when they're like, I can't accept a gift from someone, da da da, like a guy, we're not dating very long, or he's just like that. Take the fucking gift because what is it? It's an investment. You know how much jewelry I have fucking
Shut
sold
up.
or pawned? I'm like, take the gift. But
What do you mean
like,
investment? In you?
no, it's like you just hold it. It's like, okay, well, I don't want this, so you can just, I'll sell
this
it
is,
off.
This is true. I didn't get back my chain. So
Yeah, you keep it. You keep it because it's a gift, or you just fucking sell it, or
old
pawn
Isaac
it.
would have been like, I'm throwing this at the yard.
No.
Or gave it back. Like, fuck no, I'm keeping this shit. Fuck yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've made money off exes because they leave shit or they gift shit.
I mean, listen, if someone's giving you a gift in that context, then that was given in a place when you were good or because they wanted to. Just because the relationship fades and ends doesn't mean like, oh, because you did this, good time, this, fuck it. Like that's
Yeah.
spiteful. That's spiteful energy.
I got something.
Let's go ahead.
These are the top 12 most promiscuous names.
Done. Let's go. Wait, men or women or both?
Women.
Okay.
So they have ranked them over 500,000 people,
Okay.
and they didn't give the numbers, which I wish they would have.
Would have been nice.
Yeah.
Chat
Oh, 25,000
There you go.
people. And these are the girls with these names sleep with the most men.
'Kay.
Number 12, Samantha.
Okay.
Oh, slutty Samantha's, yeah.
11, Katie.
I can.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yep.
Number 10, Allison.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Yes. Same.
I don't have.
I don't know. I don't know that many slutters. Allisons.
I don't know about Allison's.
The number 9, I cannot vouch for this, but Consuela.
Consuela. You know what? I'm just thinking about the
Man,
maids.
the maids.
The
probably
maids.
are getting fucked.
Yeah, there's a
Fucking
lot of
railed.
Consuelas.
Number 8, Hannah.
I could see
7,
Hannah.
Jasmine.
I could see a
100%.
Jasmine.
100%.
Okay.
I
Mm.
Number 6, Michelle.
don't know.
Huh?
Number 5, 100%, because I know many of horrors named Jessica.
Done.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always a Jessica.
This one I don't know. Alexis. All the Alexis I've known.
Or stingy.
Yeah.
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 All the Alexis I know have been stingy.
Yep.
Number 3, I can vouch for Elizabeth.
Okay.
Also number 2, Brittany.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Brittany for sure.
Brittany's.
And number 1, Nah, I'm just joking.
These are women
Ashley.
names.
Ashley. Okay.
Ooh.
I could see an
yeah.
Ashley. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are mostly white girl names.
Yeah.
Like churchy white girl names.
Ashley's the number 1, huh? The
Yeah.
number 1 whore. Wow.
Sorry to all you
Crazy.
Ashleys out there. But Marina's not on there? Okay. Or Maggie? Maggie's
You're
not on there?
on Maggie's not
Stop
on
it.
there.
You don't
Damn.
you don't even like the fucking. Get out of here.
I know. Nobody touch me. Go away.
Yeah, like get the fuck out of here.
Okay, and then the last story I have is, do you know soaking?
So
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so I guess this is, it's a problem right now in
Mormon.
the Mormon communities,
Is it?
and they're having multiple people involved. So not just
Is there
so-
a cuck?
there's a dude or a girl that comes and helps.
A fluffer?
No, so what happens is you get into the soaking position or floating position, another one they call, and you're inside and you don't move.
Right.
And then once you're in position, you say we're in position, and someone comes in the room and bounces the bed until they're done. Yeah.
That's. How do you find a bed bouncer?
I guess that's
Are they just called a bouncer? That's got
guess
to be a close friend.
It's got to be a good friend, yeah.
So is that okay? So I had to look it up because I didn't know what that was.
You know what soaking was? He
No.
just explained it.
So
You weren't listening.
no, but I mean, I wanted like the history.
You
and
wanted
all
to watch it?
that. No.
You wanted to watch soaking?
The porn?
So is that not considered sex then?
They-
because there's
they-
no motion.
That's what they say.
That's the loophole.
That's the loophole. But it's the same thing as saying if you do anal, you're still a virgin.
That's what I'm
it's,
saying. Like,
it's,
why-
it's
Why
it's
the
a
fuck
penetration.
do like the most boring fucking sex shit ever, weird, and then bringing other people instead of just like I'll just fuck your ass. Like
Because it's still penetration. They're not supposed to movement.
once the dick gets in, that's sex.
Dude, once
That's
a
what I say.
woman's pants are off
That's
That
not sex.
and
Might as
your
well.
dick is touching in or around her area,
Yeah.
there's no difference at that moment.
It's intercourse.
Yeah.
I mean, it might not be intercourse, but it's a sin.
It's
Yeah.
the act,
A sin is a
it's
sin.
the act of doing the
If
sin.
a nun wouldn't do it, it's a sin.
What makes, laying naked with my girlfriend more sinful than fucking my girlfriend?
The laying naked is more intimate.
well,
just like chilling.
It's both equally shunned in the eyes of the Lord.
I can imagine.
Because it leads into temptation.
I do like temptation.
Temptation is a motherfucker.
Deliver me to evil.
All right. 6.
6?
6.
Did you hear about the blonde hair conspiracy?
No.
I want to get more into it, but just to, give you
Set the seeds in.
for next week. We only have a few minutes left. I don't want to go over an hour no more. So once you put your head, or once you're famous, you have to put your head inside this mixture,
Ew.
and it's supposed to help you forget all the past, like
Oh.
the past that makes you your human connections.
Oh.
And normally when people go through this, they turn their hair yellow. It turns their hair yellow. And so that's why you see like Ariana Grande or Justin Bieber or Eminem or, Kanye. Think about it. Every single celebrity has had their blonde hair moment.
It's not because blondes have more fun.
Taylor the Creator.
Tyler, the Creator. Yeah.
I wouldn't need it. I feel like I have enough detachment to not have to wash my brain.
That hurt my brain.
Would you rather live forever inside of a virtual reality or let go and die and see what happens?
Let go and die. Virtual reality hurts my eyes.
Stupid. You're not going to be alive. Your body's not going to be alive.
Fine.
Stupid. What do
You're
you
not gonna
do?
have eyes.
It's just your conscience.
No, because what if my conscience has bad eyes too? What if it also has astigmatism? Nope. It's just gonna be in my brain the whole time.
I'm so glad
You
that
guys-
I didn't have no expectations with you.
You guys have to play spoons.
What?
We will.
Yeah.
Next week. All right.
And it's so sad because you're so cute sometimes, and then you talk and it's like, shut up. Well, all the time.
Oh goodness.
No, it's
Just like Trump's fourth term, you know what I mean? Like he did 4 times. Like,
Good
yeah.
for him to have 4. Good for him.
We're gonna do 5.
If he
all right,
gets a
Isaac.
fifth-
What'd you learn?
I learned that Dell is fucking chill ass motherfucker.
That was a good conversation.
That shit, you know, it's fun. I'm sorry, I just had to say it. It was funny. That whole interaction. Can you clip it to me, and we don't have to air this part. The part where it was just like, oh, you got the double songs, and I tried not to. When you guys were talking
He
about the music,
did.
he's all like, oh, there's only, because you're like, let's do 3. He's like, I just want to do 2, and there's this, and he's like, oh, there's only 1 song, and your look was like, there's this song, and he goes, okay, yeah, and what about the other one? Is like, and the other one's like, he's like, they're the same. You're like, yep. I almost lost it. You're like, yeah, like I said.
Marina, what'd you learn?
I learned that all you need is love.
That's so fake coming
That's
from
what
you.
Dell said.
Yeah, but it's fake coming from you.
I love the Beatles.
Fade to black, crowd of the ape shit. We're fucking out of here. As saying Canada, peace.